Hello everyone. Welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, December 26th through Sunday, January 1st, 2023. And Happy New Year to everyone before I forget, okay? There's only a few major aspects this week. The first one is on Wednesday, the 28th. We have Venus in Capricorn, sextiles Neptune in Pisces. On the 29th, we have Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Venus in Capricorn, and Mercury also turns retrograde on this day. So those people at the airports think they have it bad now, right? Not going to get any better, I'm afraid. Oh well, maybe their previous flight will finally show up. Sometimes that's what Mercury retrograde does, is it brings something around again. So maybe their flight will actually be there. Okay, the original flight they were supposed to take. Anyways, on Sunday, January 1st, 2023, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. So it's all in Capricorn, pretty much, except for that Neptune in Pisces. So, I want to thank you guys, especially my subscribers, for sticking with me and checking up on me and everything. I'm feeling much, much better. Thank you very much. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. And also check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website if you would like to have more information on chart services that I offer. And there's also a link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. So, now for your forecast. Hi, Virgo. So, for you on Wednesday, the 28th, Venus in Capricorn in your 5th house, sextiles Neptune in Pisces in your 7th house. So, you have all these planets in Capricorn in your 5th house of fun. Fun and romance, creativity, any form of entertainment, gambling, all kinds of stuff. New moon here on the 23rd brought a feeling of, I don't know, newness, new life being breathed into something or other, some form of fun or whatever, romance even. Okay, so the sextile to Neptune in your 7th house of romantic partners, business partners, close friends, whatever. Something's happening there. You know, if it is just friendly, you could be just spending time with like a friend, and you are you're possibly even attending a party together. This doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It could just be doing something fun with a close friend, a romantic partner, or even a business partner. If you're in collaboration even with someone, you could just be getting together with them at some kind of, I want to say an event, some kind of party or get-together or something or other. On Thursday, the 29th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Venus in Capricorn in your 5th house. And on Sunday, January 1st, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 5th house. Okay, so all this stuff is happening in your 5th house. Now, Venus and Pluto together do bring a bit of a, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like a pull of some kind of attraction that you just cannot get away from. You're drawn to somebody or they're drawn to you. It's obsessive in some ways, you know. You could have run into someone that you used to date even, you know, now that the holidays are around. Maybe you're out a little bit more. Maybe they moved away but they're back in town, or, you know, a revived old relationship, you know. Or you do actually meet someone, possibly during, you know, festivities of some kind. Because like I said, planets are in your 5th house of fun, so you may want to attend a couple things, you know, where you could possibly meet someone. But that whomever it is, they could have like a real effect on you. With this Mercury conjunct Venus, too, on the 29th, that brings about a really nice kind of conversation that you could be having with someone if it is romance. It brings about a really good understanding with this person. You get a lot off your chest. They do too. Things are made clear, even though Mercury turns retrograde on the 29th. It's almost like you're getting rid of stuff you've been wanting to say. Okay? Now that Mercury's turning retrograde, you know, whatever conversation you've had going on in your mind for how many months now, it's finally on your lips and it's coming out. Okay? So, you know, you just might want to keep this in mind, that someone is having some kind of pull on you, okay? It doesn't even have to be with romance. This could be in regards to some kind of creative or collaboration that you have going with someone. You know, they could be trying to talk you into doing things their way, blah, 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 you know, whatever. Okay, you can always change your mind, and things will be changing anyways because Mercury's turning retrograde. For Leo, on Wednesday the 28th, Venus in Capricorn in your 6th house, sextiles Neptune in your 8th house of Pisces. So you've got all these planets in your 6th house of work, the kind of work that you do, the workplace, your co-workers, your work schedule, your boss, whatever. Okay, I would have to say there's a lot going on there now because it is the end of the year, new year starting in January. Lots of places, lots of companies change things, you know, so there could be some kind of new schedule or policies going into place, you know. It could be something like that, but it looks like you're still benefiting from whatever, you know. You've got the sextile to Neptune in your 8th house of other people's resources and money. This is also the house of insurance. I've already mentioned this many times already, that you may be getting some kind of perks or benefits that maybe your coworkers aren't getting, or you're getting use of something that not everyone gets to use, you know, as far as work goes. Or even if you don't work at all, you could still be benefiting from a coworker that maybe somebody you used to work with is giving you something or lending you something that you've always admired of theirs, but they're gifting you with it. On Thursday, the 29th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Venus in Capricorn in your 6th house. And on Sunday, the 1st, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 6th house. Okay, where you have Capricorn. So the combination of these things, okay, because it is the workplace, I'd have to say that there may have been a coworker or even a boss, which is very uncomfortable sometimes, unless you are also interested in them, but they could really, I don't know, blurt something out that makes you know that they've got the hots for you or whatever, you know, either you're interested or you're not interested, and who knows, you know, it's hard to say, okay. Now there was a new moon here on the 23rd, could have brought a new person or new something or other into the workplace. Okay, so Mercury conjunct Venus is actually a very nice, lighthearted conversation that you could be having with anyone, but especially like with coworkers or a boss. However, Mercury does turn retrograde on this very same day, so someone could reveal their feelings for you. You know, or you could maybe even accidentally do this yourself. Doesn't have to be with a coworker. It could be with anyone. Okay, with this Venus conjunct Pluto on Sunday, that's the obsessive quality here. A little bit, okay? You know, if it isn't romance, though, you know, with a coworker or something like that, it could be that you work with someone that has something that you want or would like to have, or you would like to be like them, or vice versa. Someone could feel this way about you. So you have to keep that in mind. But either way, it's fleeting. You know, it's not like a major aspect, but the potential is there for something weird. Okay, something weird to come out of somebody's mouth about their true feelings for you. Or you them. Okay. So for Aquarius, on Wednesday the 28th, Venus in Capricorn in your 12th house, sextiles Neptune in your 2nd house of Pisces. So you have all these planets in your 12th house getting ready to move into your first house. So you're kind of busy now on the low side there. You know, you're keeping things kind of quiet, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're up to. You're just making preparations to finish something or other. And with a sextile to Neptune in your second house of income, I would have to say that that's what you're doing. You are possibly maybe have some kind of resources, possibly money. I would have to say money. But you have something to work with that can bring you in more money, and that's what you're doing right now. You're putting the finishing touches on something before these planets like move into your first house, where you are able to, like, you'll really start to act on whatever it is that you're doing right now. Right now you're just in preparation. Okay, on Thursday the 29th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Venus in Capricorn in your 12th house. And on Sunday, January 1st, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 12th house, okay? So, you know, the 12th house is the house of secrets and confidences and actions taken by you or someone else behind the scenes. If you, you know, Pluto's been here for a really long time, okay? So there's your mind, everything, you know, about you in some ways, because it's getting ready to move into your first house. So Pluto was preparing your mind for whatever you're going to go through when it moves into your first house, okay, where it will be outwardly apparent to everyone, the changes that have occurred to you on the inside, more or less, okay? So I always say, you know, when Pluto's here, a lot of people don't seem to understand that you are the power behind the throne. You're the last word. You're the one that makes things happen or not happen. But a lot of people don't know that, you know, so they kind of discount you in some way or other. They feel they don't need to, I don't know, appeal to you even. You know, boy, are they in for surprise. Anyway, with whatever going on behind the scenes, you could have all along been having a little bit of a secret relationship with someone. It could be just a friendship, you know, it could be a friendship with someone that not a lot of people like, or people can't understand why you're friends with this person, you know, nobody likes them but you, whatever. Or it could be a romance even that you are having. It's secret. It doesn't mean that you're having an affair. It's secret because it's just your business. You know, it's no one else's business. So, you know, this Mercury conjunct Venus is like a conversation in some ways. This is a secret possibly that you're telling someone. With Venus conjunct Pluto, it does bring an obsessive quality to whatever it is you're saying or feeling. You could even just, you know, something as small as have some kind of wild dream about someone, and you can't understand why you had that dream about them, you know, or you attracted to them or what, you know, something bizarre like that even could happen. But, you know, somebody, you and someone else could be getting together without really anyone else knowing about it. You know, maybe you were holding off for so long, and now I think you're deciding that you're not going to do that anymore. You're not going to keep your relationship secret, okay? When planets move into your first house, that's when you'll, or before then, you could spring it on everybody. Okay, so for Capricorn, on Wednesday, the 28th, Venus in your first house sextiles Neptune in your third house of Pisces. So, you know, having Venus in your first house makes you very popular right now. You know, you're on the receiving end of a lot of compliments, a lot of invitations. And I would have to say this is an invite to do something like local. This is to like go to a restaurant, possibly a seafood dinner. We do have to say that because of Neptune and Pisces being a water sign, okay, and the little trident there, you know, so or just like getting together with someone, even friends, could be to celebrate your birthday, even if it's belated or birthday upcoming. You know, maybe this is the only time that all of you could get together, or you know, there are people in from out of town that aren't always there, so you're all getting together on a day like this. But I don't think you're paying for anything. It's everyone, it's like their treat. Okay. On Thursday, the 29th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Venus in Capricorn, and on Sunday, the 1st, Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn, all in your first house, okay? So this is like, this in a way, you know, it's not as bad as if you were like a pop star in the 60s with, you know, women screaming and chasing you and ripping your clothes off and stuff. Or if, you know, if you're a female, you know, your pinups all over somebody's wall. But it's kind of like that in a way, just because this Venus conjunct Pluto, it's very fleeting, but for at least a day here, someone is going to be a little bit obsessed with you, okay? They're going to want to know everything about you. You know, this conversation will probably start on Thursday around this Mercury conjunct Venus thing. Very nice, light-hearted conversation. Especially when it's occurring in your first house. You're not in the mood to talk about anything too serious, serious subjects, nothing like that. Anything that is, you know, not unpleasant conversations. Okay, so you're only going to speak to people really that are very pleasant on this day. So someone they could reveal their feelings for you at this time. Okay, as far as romance goes, and with this Venus conjunct Pluto on Sunday, you know, you may, first of all, you may really like the fact that this person feels this way about you, and then get a little bit uncomfortable just for like a few minutes there when you feel like this person might be a little bit stifling. You know, with this Venus conjunct Pluto on Sunday, you could think about what did I get myself into, but I don't think it's a very big deal. It's that's just a minor transit, okay?